Evening world. This is Ivan O'Mara. Let me just adjust my camera here. This is going to be what? Another very interesting video today. I don't know what I want to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video yesterday where I talked about my three movies. They're Unique, The Great Escape movie, and The Hidden Vampire movie. You guys are probably, holy shit, Ivan, you're a fucking creative genius. I am a creative genius. As I'm going to keep saying this, all my five movies will be masterpieces. They're all going to be entertaining movies. And they're all going to be up there as one of the best movies ever made. Three reasons. The first reason is because I'm a creative genius, and you're looking at an amazing story for my movies. Obviously, the second reason is unheard of budget for all my movies. So even They're Unique. I'm making for like 200 some $1,000,000. I don't know, 245, $50 million. Titanic was made for $200 million. You got a movie like that. Twilight was only made for like $22 million, and you got a movie like that. I'm making They're Unique for like $250 million. And she's looking at a big budget romance thriller, obviously. That's one reason why my movies will be amazing. Unheard of budget. The final reason is because Ivan and VG are acting in the movie. Because me and VG have a presence on the screen, the movie will only be that much better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, because I and VG are acting in the movie's that much better. Yes, because me and VG are special, obviously. Because we're both God. She's a goddess, and I'm God. All our movies will be entertaining movies, obviously. But I keep saying this: Last Hope of Zanes will be what? Will be the best movie out of my five movies, hands down. There's some people who might like the other movies better, but I highly doubt it. As Last Hope of Zanes is a unique story. Eric the devil himself. Ephes is the king bad of the mountains. Tacius is the prince of the north. Tacius versus king of Zanus. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You have all these amazing characters. You have the cursed demon ancestors of the south, the holy ancestors of the north. You'll see what I mean when you read my book, obviously. Now, that's the biggest budget movie ever made too, and you're looking at an amazing story for that. So I told you, if I follow my book, you're looking at an amazing screenplay, an amazing story. I told you I'm gonna add a good chunk of details and dialogue to the story to make it more dramatic and interesting. Obviously, like the action sequences, I don't have to follow what's written in the book. I can make up my I can choreograph my own action sequences for the movie to make it more interesting. Obviously, I don't have to follow what's in the book. Obviously, for the action sequences. You see what I'm saying here? There's some stuff that are in the book that I'll have it in the movie the way it's written in the book. But the action sequences, you don't have to follow what's written in the book because the action sequences in the book are very vague. So you don't have to follow the action sequences for what's written in the book. Obviously, I'm not going to follow everything like word to word. No, I'm going to add dialogue, cut out some dialogue, add some a few more dialogue, add a bit more scenes in certain scenes, that kind of stuff to make it more interesting, obviously. But you're looking at a masterpiece for Zanus. I'm gonna follow a good 70% of the story around there. Yeah, man, you're looking at a masterpiece. And the Great Escape movie, you're looking at an amazing story too. Making that movie for $730 million. That's why you're looking at a movie better. You're looking at a movie better technology than James Bond. I'm not going to say it will be better than James Bond, but I have the story in my head. If you put that much money towards the movie and you have a story like that, you're looking at a movie even better than James Bond, man. Innocent couple. It starts off with a couple. They work for the organization. They're on the run. They're in hiding. Obviously, the couple, the wife's like, "Honey, I'm scared. What are we gonna do?" I don't know. And it shows them fighting, and they end up getting killed. And it transfers to the. And Ben Affleck tells Paul Bettany, "Hey, dude, we should get a search going. Paul Bettany starts scouting in New York. New York is it's a good place." And he ends up scouting in New York, and it transfers to me and my wife were in employment because we're frustrated. You get this sad theme. We can't find jobs for a good like 4 minutes of the movie. The build up, obviously. And then we end up meeting Paul Bettany, and he recruits us, obviously. And we join a company, and there's a good like I don't know 6 new recruits. Me and my wife are one of the recruits, obviously, and we train in the company. We meet the instructors, obviously. High chance Keanu and Scarlett Johansson will be chosen for that. They'll be instructors. They'll be one of the bosses. And later on, we start work with secret agents, obviously. And later on, we find out that one of the two recruits, one of the couples, two of the recruits are missing. You know, and yeah, they're sick. You know, saying in reality they got killed, obviously. And the other company, the other two recruits, they tell us, hey, something doesn't feel right about this company, man. You know, saying we haven't seen these recruits for a week, for a week. I think something happened to them. You know what I'm saying? Me and Marv, are you crazy? That's crazy. Why would they do that? And I think I know. I thought, what if they killed them? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then we meanwhile later on the two couples that warn us, you know, keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? They end up going missing too. And then later on, me and White found the company's dirty, and they found the recruits got killed. We're on the run, and we're a lucky couple who escaped the organization. Ben Affleck sends hitmen and all these people after us. We're kicking ass. We're scared. We're in hiding. He's like, honey, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And we end up having sex. Yeah, like an amazing movie for that. You have They're Unique. Jake and Josh are best friends. And Jake ends up betraying Josh because of his envy for his Josh and Don's relationship. Don and Megan are best friends, and Megan ends up betraying Don because she's jealous of the relationship, obviously, envious of the relationship. Not jealous, envious of the relationship. There's a difference between jealousy and envy. Jealousy is just outward. You just give them dirty looks on stuff. But envy is when you purposely do something that cause harm. Envy is inward. You purposely do something to cause harm in a relationship, obviously. That's envy. Obviously, as I told you, I get jealous when I see a lot of attractive couples on the outside, but I'm never envious. I would never purposely do something to cause harm in a relationship. But I get jealous, obviously, when I see an attractive couple. I give them dirty looks. Oh my god, that couple's so good. I can't stand being together. And you have those thoughts cross your mind, obviously. But even then, I'm like, yeah, even though I'm jealous, I'll never cause harm in a relationship, obviously. And then Don's family, obviously, they're a powerful family. They're also envious of the relationship, and they end up working with Jake and his girlfriend and Megan, and they end up doing everything they can to prevent the relationship from happening. I tell Don, I don't want you seeing Josh. And then Don would secretly see Josh throughout the movie, and they end up falling in love. They have sex and all that stuff. Again, amazing movie for that. Yeah, and Josh gets arrested. He gets thrown in jail. They hire Josh's boss to fire him. You know what I'm saying? And Don ends up running with Josh. Yeah, to disaster to my life. I am making fun of you guys because you guys are fucking crazy psychopaths. You guys, what? You guys are not jealous of me with VJ's relationship. No, you're envious. It's not normal envy. It's devilry envy. As you guys purposely, strategically set the whole thing up for VJ, you purposely cause harm in my relationship. You purposely cause harm in VJ's relationship by having me be a porn star. Having me have sex with all these trashy women on my internet having sex with. As I'm making this video to make fun of you guys, to show how crazy you guys are. You guys are crazy, psychotic people. You're even willing to have me and VJ share for the rest of our lives forever after already causing that mess in my life. So you already caused that mess, that horrific mess that's already bad. Now, if VJ told me what happened, I'll piece the fuck out. She'd crush my heart. I'll cry my eyes and I wouldn't even want to be with her. That's how wicked you guys are. I'll destroy the relationship. And after doing that, you still want me and VJ to share with the whole world. Why? Because you want to destroy you. Yeah, why? We wanted to totally destroy your relationship. Because we're fucking envious. Yeah. You guys are wicked people, obviously. You're nothing but a mess of what I made, man. You guys know deep down in your heart, you're wicked people. Yeah, you shot us up. Yeah, you're wicked people. I proved it. Can't deny it. You're wicked people. You're actors. You act like good people, but you're not good people. You're wicked people. You're wolves in sheep's clothing, obviously. As I shut you up for good. You want to trap a virgin man who's ever been in a relationship, all because your envy was sharing her death to be in a relationship. I kissed a girl. VJ had a lot of makeout sessions, obviously. She had boyfriends. I've never had a makeout. I kissed women, I only kissed women twice in my life. When I was young, when I was a kid. I kissed one girl, obviously, and then when I kissed a girl another time. I kissed a girl, another time when I was, like, young. She kissed me, and I didn't make out, it was just a simple kiss. My point is, I've never made out with a girl in my life. I've never had sex with a girl in my life. I went to strip clubs and I had dirty lap dances, but I'm a virgin. I never had full on sex. I had my clothes on and everything. You know what I'm saying? The women had their bikinis on. Some of them were completely naked. Some of them had their bikinis on. So I never had sex with a woman, obviously. So I'm saying I'm a 29-year-old virgin. Whereas VJ had sex with many men. And she had obviously a lot of makeout sessions with her boyfriends and all these guys, obviously, in Hollywood. Makeout sessions, obviously. So you want to trap this man who's never been in a relationship. I never even had a girlfriend in my life. I've never been in a relationship. I'm a 29-year-old virgin. You know what I'm saying? After really causing that mess, you want to trap this man with sharing death all because of your double envy. Because you guys are obviously you're reprobate and you're blinded by your envy. You're so consumed with your envy, you don't see your evil. You know how I know you guys are reprobate? The fact that you already caused that mess and you know what I went through in my life, you know I'm innocent, you know I never been in a relationship, you still want to have me share for the rest of my life or die with my wife. That's how I know you guys are reprobate. You're blind by your envy. Yeah, that's why I knew. Yeah, you guys are reprobate. You're consumed with your envy. You don't care. You're blind by your envy. Yeah, I mean, we're blind by our envy. We want you so bad. We want you just so bad. You know what I'm saying? We can't let go of our envy. Yeah, right? Because you guys are blind by your envy, obviously. Because you guys are obviously what? You're messing with me. You're reprobate people. You're wicked people. Hence why I'm proving a point why you don't deserve to be saved. You don't deserve to see me. You deserve to see hell because you're wicked people, obviously. That's where they get that in the Bible, how the wicked are separate from God, separate from God's presence. They're thrown to hell, they're separate from God's presence and God's glory. And only the righteous is saved, and they're not in hell, and they get to see Jesus in heaven, be with him in glory. The symbolism of the righteous is Victoria Justice. Victoria Justice is the one woman who's saved from hell. She's saved from hell, and she's with Jesus in glory. She's with Ivan in glory, obviously. Victoria Justice is the only woman around the world, the only person around the world who gets to see the light when she dreams, and when she has sex with me, she sees my father, obviously. And she's saved fully. She's experienced that fame with Ivan. And she's a multi-billionaire with Ivan. She's a part of that glory with Ivan. And the actors are obviously a symbolism of the righteous too, but the actors are not. Victoria Justice is the one woman who's saved forever. She's gonna be with me. She's gonna be with me forever. I'm gonna be with her forever. She's saved fully forever. She'll see me forever, see my spirit. When she has sex with me, she'll see my father, and she's a part of that family forever, and she's rich with me forever. That's why VJ represents the righteous. In the Bible, you know how in Passion Christ, Jesus died to save the humans out of hell? Symbolism of me dying for VJ, obviously. I save VJ, and VJ no longer sees hell. She sees the light. She sees the light. She sees the glorious light. She sees my father when she has sex with me, obviously. And she's saved. She sees me every day, and she's saved, obviously. You see what I'm saying here? Whereas you guys are, the wicked are cast into hell and they're separate from God's glory. They, Lord, please forgive me. I'll do anything to be in your presence. I'll do anything to be in your glory. But it's too late. The judgment of God set. Well, that's a symbolism, obviously. In other words, once you see me and VJ's fame, worldwide fame for the Zane's book sales, when I meet VJ in Los Angeles, you see the worldwide fame of the book sales. The fame, me and her being together. You see all those trending pictures, trending videos and pictures, trending on Twitter. You see the glory of our movie and docs, the attitudes, all that stuff. You guys are all gonna beg for forgiveness. Lord, Ivan, please forgive me. Ivan, VJ, please forgive me. I'll do anything just to be in your presence. I'll do anything. You guys will do anything just to be saved, because now you guys finally feel the horrific price of being left behind. Yeah, it's a horrific price to pay. Well, I don't know why you're. I don't know. You finish work. I don't know. I mean, when I meet VJ in Los Angeles, okay, I know we go in that hotel. We have a good time, man. We have a good time, man. And I go to the what? I go to the we go to the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? The moment me and VJ hang out downtown Los Angeles, people are constantly asking me for pictures for the Zane's book sales. Everyone downtown Los Angeles staring at us. Hundreds of people taking out their phones, taking pictures and videos of me and her together, hanging out at the bar restaurant. Me and VJ go to the club, everyone's staring, everyone takes their phones, take pictures. I and VJ making out the club, all that stuff. And while that's going on, I don't know, you're headed to work, you feel, and you go home and you look at the trends, you feel left behind. Even when you're watching your TV show, you know what I'm saying, your television show, your movie with your family or something like that, while you're doing that, I and VJ are training online and the whole world's watching them. You feel like shit, you feel left out. Yeah, it's a horrific feeling, man. You feel abandoned by God. All Los Angeles is looking at Ivan and VJ, a bunch of people taking pictures and videos of them. And Ivan and VJ are living life, they're billionaires, obviously. And everyone around was looking at them. And you're at home watching your television show, but at the same time, Ivan and VJ are training online. You feel like shit. Yeah, it's affecting your life, obviously. Just like the mess is going to affect me and VJ's life, obviously. Me and VJ's fame and glory is going to affect your life world. That you guys are going to be left out and abandoned by God. And it's finally going to hit your mind, oh my God, being left behind it's much more of a horrific price to pay than never knowing what it's like to see Ivan and VJ have sex. Yes, being left behind is much more horrific price to pay than never knowing what it's like to not seeing Ivan and VJ have sex. If you want to call that a price. So the only price you would have paid, world, had you let me and VJ be together and see our glory in the public eyes, you never would have known like what it would like for me and VJ to have sex. You want to call it a price. But you would have been saved forever. Think about that for a second. You would have been saved forever. Obviously, you would have been saved forever, and you would have experienced that glory in Hollywood. So you would have seen Ivan and VJ doing radio interviews. Imagine a bunch of videos on YouTube with I and VJ doing radio interviews. You would have saw that glory. Me and VJ doing radio interviews together. Ivan and VJ on Hollywood Reporter. Ivan and VJ at the red carpet. Ivan and VJ red carpet interviews. You know what I'm saying? This is how fucking crazy you guys are, man. You chose this bullshit sex over that fucking glory, man. Because you guys are reprobate people, man. You were blinded by your envy because even though that glory was amazing, you turn us on so much. You and VJ turn us on so much. You're so fucking hot. We wanted to see you have sex, obviously, but you knew your sex would get bullshit sex. And at the same time, we're envious. We don't want you and VJ being together. Hence, we cause mess in your life, obviously. And now, when me and VJ are king queen, that glory that you saw is now behind the scenes. You're left behind, obviously. Since I set the whole thing up, obviously. So you would have seen me and VJ doing radio interviews. Red carpet event interviews. Me and VJ at the preacher at the red carpet. Me and VJ on magazines. Me and VJ doing seminars. Me and VJ in movies at the theaters. Imagine seeing Ivan and VJ doing a movie, seeing an Ivan and VJ movie at the theaters. So even though I'm going to start Sky Source, you're going to see my movie, obviously. Because it's behind the scenes, you have to purchase it on Amazon. We have to watch it at home, obviously. But imagine seeing that glory with Ivan and VJ doing movies seeing their movies at the movie theaters, man. You would have seen that glory, man. Which is so much better than, even though seeing it at home on 4K Blu-ray is fucking cool, obviously, and the theatrical experience is fucking cool. It's not the same experience as seeing it at a movie theater. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah, but you're still gonna get an amazing experience for Sky Source because it's on 4K Blu-ray. If you buy a theater system, you're looking at even a better experience in the movie theaters. You're looking at better technology experience in the movie theaters. But the movie theaters is a cooler experience if you see what I'm saying. You would have seen I and VJ fame in the public eye, the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? You would have seen me and VJ doing Comic-Con. You guys saw it, well, yeah. You would have seen me and VJ doing Comic-Con. Me and VJ at the Comic-Con. Ivan cracking jokes, VJ cracking jokes. Ivan O'Mara doing stand-up comedy, Victoria Justice doing stand-up comedy. Ivan and VJ making a shitload of YouTube videos. Me and VJ would have done a shitload of YouTube videos. You know how VJ made those live video with her sister? Well, imagine me and VJ doing live interviews on YouTube. You would have seen that glory, man. Yeah, man. Ivan and VJ feature on magazines. You see what I'm saying here? Ivan and VJ feature, man. At the same time, Ivan and VJ would be trending on Twitter too as well. You would have seen some behind the scenes stuff of me and VJ trending on Twitter. You would have seen that glory, man. And you chose. It boggles my mind to this day. You chose our bullshit sex over that amazing glory because you got in the public eye because you guys are obviously what? You're reprobate people. You're nothing but a mess of white mate, man. You're fucking reprobate people. You chose the worthless over something that's worth a lot. The sex, even though you're gonna see me and VJ have sex, it's bullshit sex, guys. It's rip-off sex. So what did you gain by doing it? What did you gain by doing this? And now when I and VJ are king queen, you're left behind. I know why you guys made this choice. You guys made this choice. Okay. Okay, if we make this choice, well, at least we got to see Ida and VJ have. We know what it's like to see Ida and VJ have sex, obviously, even though it's bullshit sex. And even if we're left behind, at least we get to see their glory behind the scenes and we get to see their movies and docs. That's why you made this choice, obviously. But what you guys don't understand is the price of being left behind. Being left behind is a very, very hurtful price to pay. It's a very hurtful price to pay. It's such a hurtful price to pay that you guys will cry as you're looking at international fame for me and VJ's fame. You guys are going to cry, man. Even Hollywood celebrities like Justin Bieber, Drake, Eminem, Timberlake, Kendall Jenner, Kanye West. These guys are all big. Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, Keanu Reeves. All these big actors, man. All these big celebrities. Selena Gomez. Chris Brown. Rihanna. All these celebrities are all going to feel like shit and some of them will even cry. So think about it. These Hollywood celebrities are so famous. They're living life. They're supposedly living a life, obviously. And even these guys will feel like even these celebrities will feel like shit. Because they're no longer the main show. They're the side attention. Because only like, I don't know, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 million people, 50 million people, depending on how famous they are, obviously, are tuning into their social media every day. They're still famous. They're famous people, obviously. But their fame compared to IMVJ's fame is small. As a whole planet is tuning into IMVJ's fame. IMVJ's glory, obviously. All 7 billion people are tuning into IMVJ's life. Whereas only like millions are tuning into these celebrities' lives. They feel like shit. They're side attention, obviously. And some of these celebrities might even cry. Even guys like Justin Bieber, Timberlake, even these guys might even cry, man. And these guys are big. They're fucking famous. They all feel like shit. Yeah, that's the price, you guys. That's the price. You guys are gonna feel it once I peace out my wife after I pay this bullshit fee and I cry miles on save my beautiful wife. And I peace out with her. You guys are finally. You guys are really. You guys are gonna be a bit optimistic. Okay, let's maybe being left behind isn't that bad of a price because we at least get to see Ivan VJ's fame in behind the scenes. Obviously, that's why you made this choice. Obviously, but then once you see all these trending pictures of me and VJ, all these videos and pictures of me and VJ, you know what I'm saying, making out at the club, hanging out at the restaurants, going to all these events, and you see like I don't know hundreds to thousands of people taking real pictures of me and VJ, trying online. You see thousands of fans. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of fans. You see that crazy fame, obviously, and the whole world seeing. You guys are gonna feel that. You guys are gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, holy shit, man, we made the wrong choice. Being left behind. Being left behind is so much more of a hero price to pay than seeing IMVJ's. The never know stuff for IMVJ's sex. Yes, man. Being left behind. I gave you that warning, guys. You guys knew this. Look, man, if you want to see me and VJ have sex and cause mess in lives because of your envy, I'm just giving you a heads up. If you touch VJ, she's gonna get infected. She's gonna cry every night. I went to bed today and I couldn't sleep because VJ cries all day long. She's fucking crazy. She won't stop. And it finally hit my mind, oh my god, if I don't die, VJ's never gonna stop. She's gonna cry every night. If you touch VJ and you want to see her have sex, she'll cry heavy tears. She'll see hell, and Ivan will cry heavy tears because he has to die for his wife. And so I set the whole thing up, obviously. And if you want to see us have sex, you're gonna get rip-off sex. I gave you that warning, and you guys knew because you guys are rep people. Yeah, we know we're gonna get rip-off sex, but they turn us on so much. You want to see them have sex. At the same time, I don't want to be together. You know what I'm saying? The gatekeepers, I don't want them touching my money and all that stuff. Okay, if you make this choice when I and VJ are king, and you want to keep I and VJ behind the scenes because you can't see them have sex, when they're king, queen, you're left behind. You're not saved. And so I set the whole thing up, obviously. You see what I'm saying here? I set the whole, you set the whole thing, yes, the whole thing up. As I told you, I'm not going to let you do it like that. As once, after causing this mess in my life, you know what I'm saying, and trap me with sugar and death, locking all doors, and doing all these bad things to me, and killing me with my wife. Once and keep me behind the scenes and sabotage my channel. Once I'm king and my wife's king with me, I am not making any more videos for you, obviously. Why would you keep making more videos for us? Look, man, I'm gonna keep saying this. The countdown's ticking. Today we're November 8th. You only have a good 3-4 days left of me on YouTube, and I am done, man. As November 11th, November 12th, I'm making that final announcement around there, obviously. And after I make that final announcement, I am done. I'm going to get off on my own videos. I'm going to give it 2 days and take those walks to the park. And I'm going to let my stepfamily know. Once I find out how wicked you are, I'm never making any videos for you on the Soundhouse channel ever again. As once I pay this fee, all I'm going to be thinking about is seeing my wife and being king. I'm not even going to think of my Soundhouse channel anymore, as now I'm going to be trending online. And the pictures will get me through it, obviously. Even though making videos is fun, I'm not going to do it like that, as you choose not to talk to me in the public eye. You act like you don't watch my videos. So if you want to be selfish, we can be selfish together. I am not making any rules for you when I'm king. My wife's king with me. As once I am king, guys, and my wife's king with me, I am going to totally forget about the Soundhouse channel, as now I am a billionaire and I'm a famous author, a famous movie star, and the whole world, me and VJ are trending online with videos and pictures every day, feeling on top of the world. Me and VJ are living the billionaire life, singing all these suites, going to all these events, I'm making out with the club, having all these parties together. Me and VJ hooking up mad like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm now in a relationship with a girl like that. I'm going to totally forget about this Super Sound channel, as now I am famous. In other words, once I see the pictures, trying pictures online, I'm going to be like, oh my god, oh my god, I totally forgot about these my stupid videos on my Sound channel. Now look at us, VJ. Me and you are famous movie stars. I see all these constant, hundreds of pictures every day of me and VJ together with the glowing green, with the dressing fly. It's cool seeing those pictures, the videos and pictures. Bunch of videos trying online of me and VJ, and a bunch of pictures of me and VJ trying online. It's me and VJ. I'm gonna be every day. I'm gonna be looking at all these videos. I look at us, VJ. I'm gonna feel totally on top of the world. Yeah, and I'm a billionaire. I'm living a life. Yeah, and especially once I start Sky Source and you get the first ad, choose the first doctor, I'm totally gonna forget about my stupid Soundhouse channel. You guys are like, yeah, man. Now that Ivan's starting Sky Source, once he makes his movie and doc, he's totally gonna forget about Super Soundhouse channel, as now he's a famous movie star who'll be watching his documentary movie every day. Yeah, once the movie gets released, the movie trailers and doc trailers, I'm totally gonna forget about the Super Soundhouse channel. Now I'm a famous movie star. I'm a celebrity. And I'm featuring a documentary. Yeah, me and VJ are totally gonna forget about our old life, man. See what I'm saying here? And you guys made the wrong choice. because you guys are fucking stupid people. You're fucking stupid people, man. It boggles my mind to this day, man, how you chose our rip-off bullshit sex, causing mess in our lives, and killing me to be with my wife. You knew this would happen, and you knew I'd peace out, and you somehow thought you can get your full kick, and I would take my time. You somehow thought, well, by doing this to me, doing this evil to me and my wife, keep us behind the scenes. You don't talk once in the public eye. You silence my channel. You act like you don't watch the rules. Me and VJ are going to take the time to save you. You thought you can get your full cake like that. You're not going to get your full cake, as no way will I let you win the game. As if me and VJ made videos for you, you guys will win the game. As no way in hell am I going to let you win the game. As I wrote my own story before I came here. As you can't do God here. No way in fucking hell will I let you win the game. As when me and VJ are king and queen, I'm peacing now, and you're not saved, you're going to be left behind, obviously. As I set the whole thing up, obviously. And you guys made the wrong choice. You guys right now think you made the right choice. Obviously, I'd rather see I am VJ's bullshit sex and see them fuck women and men than see that amazing glory. You know what I'm saying? Once I pay his fee and you guys realize you got ripped off. Yeah, we saw Ivan's flesh, but we never saw his spirit, obviously. And then I come back to life after I suffered death, obviously, and now I peace out my wife. I'm living the life with her. See, we experience that amazing glory, and you guys witness that amazing glory behind the scenes. You guys are finally gonna feel, oh my god, we caused mess in Ivan's life. We got ripped off bullshit sex. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We killed Ivan. Now Ivan and VJ are living a life forever in the world we're left behind. Yeah. You're gonna feel, oh my god, we made the wrong choice. Once your eyes are open, you guys will finally feel it. You're gonna be like, oh my god, we made the wrong choice. And you guys are all gonna remember. Once me and VJ are king queen. You guys are all gonna remember. When I was conceived in the womb. You guys are all gonna remember. Oh yeah, I remember that glory that I saw. You guys are all gonna. Yeah, I remember that glory that we saw at birth when I and VJ were born. You know what I'm saying? And when Ivan was conceived, creating his flesh in the womb, we all saw that glory in Hollywood. Man, we made the wrong choice. Yeah, you guys are all gonna remember the day when I was born. You're gonna remember. You're gonna go back. Oh my god, I remember that glory that we saw in Hollywood, and we chose this rip-off bullshit sex over that amazing glory. Would have been safe forever. Yep, because you guys are reprobate people. Obviously, you're nothing but a mess. As if I was not God, I would choose God's glory any day over rip-off sex. Because I don't give a shit. No, I never know what it's like to see someone have sex. And I told you, there's many people in the world who turn me on the outside. You know, I don't give a shit if I never know what's to have sex. You guys are fucking crazy people, man. I'd rather see God's glory, see that amazing, see all those interviews, magazines, those movies, the radio interviews, overseeing a couple minutes of pleasure, and that's it. So so when you watch my videos, you're gonna pleasure yourself for a couple minutes, and after that the video ends. Obviously, you chose that, and it's bullshit sex. Obviously, my spirit ran away. You chose that over the amazing glory in Hollywood and being saved, man. Because you guys are obviously reprobate people. You're nothing but a mess and wet mate, man. You're fucking crazy reprobate people. Yeah. You know, Ivan, we saw that glory, but man, you and VJ are so hot. You turn us on so much. We want to see you have sex. Same time, we were envious of your relationship, and we saw hell. We saw hell. We envious your relationship. We want to see both of you have sex, and we want to destroy your relationship. Yes, and in doing so, VJ will cry tears because she's infected, and Ivan has to die for her. Hence, Ivan and stepfathers have to hide their wealth. They lock the doors on both of us. Hence, when Ivan makes that fall now, so he's shocked and he's shocked by their wealth. And I'm saying he finds out he has to have sex with his stepmother and die. Ivan and VJ are guaranteed going to be out. Hence, I set the whole thing up. Obviously, I set everything up where, look, man, if you do this to me, Ivan and VJ are guaranteed going to peace out. As there's nothing worse than death. There's nothing worse than this mess. Obviously, and the stepfamily is also hiding their wealth and locking the doors on me. As me and VJ are going to be so shocked by their wealth. As BJ's family and my family, they own the Hollywood system. We're going to be so shocked. They own everything in the world. We're going to be so shocked by their wealth. It's fine. I'm going to have that flashback of my life. VJ will have that flashback of her life. And I'm going to have that flashback of my life. Hence why I'm guaranteed going to peace out. It's finally going to hit my mind. Oh my God. Like, I'm going to remember that moment when we lived in that shitty apartment. We lived in that shitty apartment in Montreal. That shitty apartment in Hull. When I worked minimum wage. All the times when I asked my parents for money and they never gave me money, I'm going to have all those flashbacks. All my so-called friends, all the teachers, all the people I work with in my life, they all knew my family were the gatekeepers. I was working minimum wage and they kept it from me. Yeah, they kept it from me. Yeah, everything's going to hit me. All my so-called friends bragging about how rich all these people were. And the whole time my step family are the gatekeepers. And I'm a son, God, I have the keys. Yeah, it's all going to hit me, man. It's gonna hit VJ too. Oh my god, the whole time this porn business that I'm working for, my mother, my step family, the step families own this porn business. They had me pay the bills in the house. They had me a porn star to purposely cause mess in Ivan's life. Yeah, they set the whole thing up for the mess to cause mess in Ivan's life. Yeah, because fucking wicked people, obviously. Everything's done. Oh my god, me doing all these shitty indie movies. My step parent, my step parents, my step family could have easily opened doors for me how many big movies. Yes, but the step families locked the doors on VJ. Yeah, they locked the doors on both of us, obviously. So even though the doors are even though VJ's in Hollywood and the doors are open on her, she's able to do some shitty indie movies. Her career is sabotaged. The doors are still locked on her. In other words, the doors are locking her to the point whereby she can't be successful. She's a survivor. She has some money, but she's not as successful as she should be. Hence, the doors are locked on her, obviously. Just like when I'm free, I'm a poor bum. I'm a poor bum working minimum wage, collecting welfare checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm making videos on my Cyber's channel, working minimum wage. So either way, the doors are both locked on us. It's going to hit us. Everything's going to hit me and VJ so much. We're going to have that feeling, oh my God, we got played. Yeah, obviously. At the same time, so think about it. I get the flashback of my life, all these memories. When I find out how rich my family is, I'm going to be so shocked. Like, what the fuck? This whole time you guys are rich, you kept me poor, obviously. Right? Same time, I know the mess happened. You know what I'm saying? Same time, I also know after I be a porn star, I have to assess I have to assess my stepmother. I have to assess all these trashy Hollywood women who I don't want to have sex with. At the same time, I also know after this I'm gonna die. Hence, I set everything up where I didn't reach her, and I'm gonna cry heavy tears. When I mean cry heavy tears, you're looking at a mental breakdown for Ivan O'Mara, as there's nothing worse than death, man. Dying is a very horrific thought, as when you die, you're unconscious. Everything goes black. So I have to rely on my father to resurrect me from the dead. Obviously, it's a scary, horrific thought. Obviously. But to save my wife, I have no choice. I have to die. If I don't die, Victoria Justice will never see me. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. Same time you trap me with sugar and death. As I set everything up where Ivan and Vijay are guaranteed gonna peace out. Yeah, I set everything up strategically, obviously. And you guys can see the future. You know, once I make that final announcement, I am done. And you know that once I let my step family know that I'm done my book and their true nature shows, their true nature shows and your true nature shows. I found out how rich they are. I finally have to die in my wife. I didn't do anything wrong. Obviously, you know full well Ivan and Vijay are guaranteed going to peace out once I am king and she's queen with me. As I'm not going to do like that. So I can't fear.